Hi everyone, Sean Bodine with some great news. My channel has reached 775 subscribers, and this was a lot faster than I expected. 2 years ago, when I celebrated my channel reaching 550 subscribers, my Q&A video for that occasion literally exploded. I gained at least 50 subscribers within a week of that video being uploaded. I didn't think I was going to reach this milestone this quickly. Going from 225 to 550 took 4 years, and I thought the process of getting from 550 to 775 would also be 4 years. But the time it took to get up here was much faster, and I am grateful. Your loyalty means everything to me, and I want to thank you for helping me get to where I am now. Before we begin the Q&A session for this video, there's something I want to bring to your attention. I am considering doing a live stream for the very first time. I'll be playing Train Sim World 6, and I'll keep things simple and stream for about 3 hours. We'll begin at 11 a.m. on Friday, April 24th. If you like what I do, I'll stream more gameplay content. Other live streams may also include running sessions with my model trains. And depending on how popular my content proves to be on here, I may also do live streams on Twitch. I only started my account on there to follow and support BerryCrepe along with a few other VTubers, but I've considered hosting my own live streams if I get enough support. And now, without further ado, time to begin answering your questions. A few of these questions came from you guys on YouTube, but the majority of your questions came from Deviantart. We'll do the YouTube questions first. Traincraft fan asks, is it true that Green Frog is going out of business? Now keep in mind, he asked me this last year in November. At that time, Green Frog was still around, but now, sadly, it is no more. Pentrex purchased the company, so you can buy their videos on Pentrex.com. I joined Green Frog back in 2020, and I've been contacted by the owner of Pentrex. I'm hoping that I can continue making videos like I did in the past. Pontiac Fiero asks, when are we seeing a Big Boy video live? Well, it's not going to be live, but I learned that 4014 is going to visit Philadelphia during the 4th of July. That's a Saturday, and I usually don't work Saturdays. So my plan is to get down there, get a few clips of the engine as it's visiting. I have to figure out what part of the city it's going to be in, though. Philadelphia is basically the Chicago of Pennsylvania, and there's a lot of railroad tracks running around that city. It's not likely, but I'd find it amazing if it ran under electric catenary, either in some SEPTA route or the Northeast Corridor. Here's what I got from Stockton Suburb.
Hey, what's up? It's me.
Alright, so what inspired you to do dubbing content? Mostly Miss Oliver and Blossom. Today, he goes by DeWilstonator, or if you know him by his real name, William. He didn't do many redubs, but what he did was guaranteed to be good. Now, I haven't done any redubs recently, and that's mostly due to copyright. I'm considering trying to find other content not owned by large corporations like Universal. That way, I have an easier chance of allowing my redubs to be viewable instead of being blocked due to some stupid rules. Are there any international locomotives that you like? There's many from Europe that I like, such as the TGV from France, LNER's Class 801, and the Ice Train from Germany. Germany also has a lot of cool steam engines I really like, such as the BR-52 decapods and the BR-86. How often do you see a tank engine with a 282 wheel arrangement? What models would you like to see produced in the future for HO? I would be really happy if Bachmann did a model of Nia for their Thomas & Friends range. You already got Rebecca and...
Oh, I think I'm gonna throw up.
So why not Nia? I like her and so do many others. I've sort of asked around the entire rail fan community with this one, but what is your opinion on gensets? There's a few I like, but some, not so much. I can assume you've seen those Snapcube dubs over Sonic games, so which of them is your favorite? It's been a few years since I've seen any of Snapcube's videos, but I still have a positive opinion on what's been done. Sonic 06 is the very first one I've seen, and it will always be my favorite. There's just so many iconic moments that remain in my mind, rent-free. And now that you're done with your questions, Alec, count how many sand is in the desert. Comment below what number you've reached. Now, we move on to the questions that people ask me on my Deviantart page, beginning with 99F5. Here's what he asked. Do you plan on doing sprite animation on my train characters? And are you familiar with Choo Choo Soul? If so, would you be interested in making sprites on the Choo Choo Soul train along with Genevieve Goings and Constantine D.C. Abramson? The answer to both of those questions are no. Don't get me wrong, I like your characters, but I think you'd be better off finding someone with better animation skills than me, or simply learning how to do it yourself. Same goes for the Choo Choo Soul, whatever the fuck that thing is. I don't care for Choo Choo Soul, I'm sorry. Winterstar93 asked me 3 questions. What other railroad-based destinations do you plan to visit in the near future? St. Louis, Amarillo, Texas, and maybe I'll go up north to Maine. I would like to visit the Wiscasset, Waterville, and Farmington. I met one of their employees during the model train show in Springfield, Massachusetts, and I think it's great that they're building a new steam engine from scratch. If you had the chance to visit the Pacific Northwest, where would you go and why? Anywhere in Washington would be cool. You've got some impressive stuff from Tacoma that I've seen on your Deviantart page, and I'd also like to check out Seattle. The Alaska Railroad operates rail barges in that area, and I find that to be impressive. What plans do you have for your channel and beyond? I have a few shows that I'd like to create and maybe a few original films. A couple of these would be a spin-off of a previous show I created called The Bad Quality Adventures of Thomas and Friends. However, as stated earlier, some will also have original stories not involving the Thomas and Friends franchise. Irish Railfan 4514 asks, what inspired you to join Deviantart? Somebody I knew on another website called FanPop who went by the name of DisneyFan333. She had a lot of cool drawings, and when I heard that she was going to be more active on Deviantart rather than FanPop, I decided to join the website to continue showing her support. She's been inactive for years, and I don't think she's coming back, but I have fond memories of her and the friendship we formed. Have you ever been to North Carolina? If so, what parts did you go to? Now, usually I go to South Carolina, but there was one time in 2024 I went to visit the Great Smoky Mountain Railroad. That was a great experience. Later in August this year, I'll be going back to North Carolina to enjoy several days of vacation in the town of Wilmington. Do you hope to do any more meetups in the future? At the moment, I don't have any plans to do so, only because I need to get more money. The only reason I'm going to Wilmington, as I mentioned earlier, is because my mom's taking me and she's paying for everything. I was unemployed over the last few months, but now I'm at Wawa. I've been getting paid about $500 a week for pumping gas. As soon as I replace my Chevrolet with something newer and get a few other things organized, I can start making plans to meet you and several of our other friends. Southern 5973 Railfan asks, what do you think of my 5973 vs. humanoid engines? I take it you're referring to the human versions of your train characters. If so, I must say they are amazing. You probably already know Cell is my favorite, but you got a lot of other cool characters you created. Alright guys, that's it. Thanks for sending in your questions. Don't forget to tune in to my very first live stream. I'll be playing Train Sim World 6 at 11 a.m. on Friday, April 24th.